Alright, guys. Roadstar Sports here, making sense. Let's just put it like this, man. As I travel to work, I got a late day today. The news still comes in about our Dallas Cowboys. It never ends. Sometimes it's great. Most of the time it's a shake your head moment. Please subscribe to the channel and like the content. Really, really appreciate it. Really do. I really, really do. I'm trying to get to 50 before the beginning of summer. It's a tall task, but I'm up for it. It's raining out here today, and I'm traveling, heading to the job down in Baltimore. No, I'm not from Baltimore. DMV, the DC is home. That's my area. That's my stay. That's my residence. But we're not going to talk about that. Just want to talk about the high demand now for our quarterback, Dak Prescott. Presumably, our $203 million quarterback is sparking some interest around the league, which is something that I've been talking about. Mark Holmes has been talking about it. Law Nation has been talking about it. Dak Attack has been talking about it. But it's becoming a high trend. Dak Prescott is becoming a hot commodity. His services are greatly needed. And now he is, the latest news for Dak Prescott is potentially is now linked to the Los Angeles Raiders, who we all know that the Davises are not afraid to spend money. With the trade, they could potentially give the Cowboys 6 picks for Dak Prescott services. California, I wouldn't be mad if Dak Prescott took that. But, I mean, the reports are saying what we are witnessing is that the Cowboys isn't showing any interest whatsoever in extending Dak Prescott. Zilch. Zero interest. And as I've said before, you know, this is the kind of Russian roulette or crap shooting that you play with before you can people, man, can't drive, man, I tell you. Before you can come up with a conclusion of how this thing is going to spin out, this is a crap game. This is Russian roulette. And they have a few more rounds to spin the barrel before they can decide if they're going to survive this. And I don't know who the Dallas Cowboys think that they're going to pick up Because if teams are not concentrating on quarterbacks of the draft, then they don't believe that the draft class is as strong as some people would describe it to be. Now, if that is the case, I really would like to know what the Dallas Cowboys have been smoking. Because they're getting high on their own supply of who they think they're going to bring in to replace Dak Prescott. I just don't know. And we can go toe to toe to, because ultimately you have to have a bona fide quarterback to thrive in this league. And if Dak Prescott goes to the Raiders, that automatically makes them a contender. Now, if that is the case, and that's all they need, so all the talk about Dak Prescott not being that it factor, not being a bona fide quarterback, not being a quarterback that can get the job done, all of that goes out the window. If he can go to a team like the Raiders and immediately, because of all the talent that they have, will make them a contender. If the Dallas Cowboys lose Dak Prescott, what does that do to Dallas? It certainly doesn't make them or put them in the contender argument whatsoever. It just doesn't. It's oxymoron. It doesn't even make any sense, man. It doesn't make any sense. Dak Prescott, man, is leading the headline in the tabloids, and he's trending so much. Let me tell you something, man. Other football teams know about Dak Prescott. They know Dak Prescott is better than himself 3 times in 1. They know this. They know that Jerry Jones is so idiotic at times because he just flings money around and he makes bad contracts over and over again, that everybody is now saying, oh, Dak is trash. Get rid of Dak. Dak is trash. Oh, really? Really? I played this game at a high level, and I know what it takes to be a quarterback in this league or on a football team where the expectations for that quarterback is high, the pressure is high, but he weathers the storm every single time because he's that guy. He's that dude. Dak Prescott is that dude. He is that guy. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So, now, of course, they're talking prospectively. 2025. This is what they're talking. But we'll get through this season. We'll get through this season. Now, one of the candidates that they are saying that they may go after is Geno Smith, the Raiders. We're talking. Now, you know good and well if the Raiders are going to try to go after a quarterback, trust me, they will use Jerry Jones's phrase, all in, okay? They will use Jerry Jones's phrase, all in, and go after Dak Prescott. They will do that. The Raiders going all in, man. And they'll get Dak Prescott. They will spend the $203 million to get Dak Prescott. To get a franchise quarterback. To get a quarterback that keeps a high QBR. They'll get him. They have the talent. They'll get him. Unbelievable. Here we are. This is where we are right now. Unbelievable. We go from what we went through last year because we had a defensive coordinator that could not stop the San Francisco 49ers. They couldn't stop them 2 years in a row. Maybe 3 years in a row, I think. Couldn't stop them. Could not stop them. To now, it is Dak Prescott's fault. Make that make sense for me. It is Dak Prescott's fault. Unbelievable. Dak did it. He did it. Crazy. Once again, it's not a rant. I don't do rant, but it's just an observation. What are the Dallas Cowboys doing? What are they doing? What's on your mind? What's cooking in Jerry Jones's lab? What is he really cooking up in that kitchen? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, if you're thinking about getting rid of Dak Prescott next year, and it appears so, because okay, we'll give you all the pieces that we know help you to thrive to be better. We're going to tamper until we give in to bringing back Ezekiel Elliott, the one who can block in the backfield to help you stay erect, to make the passes and the throws that we know you can make when pressure rises in the backfield of quarterback. Okay, we're going to give you that. We're going to give you the weapons necessary. We're going to give you a new look on the defensive side of the ball to keep you thriving in the offense. We're going to get you that. But this is it, Dak. This is it. So we're not going to extend you because we're going to give you everything you need for the most part. And we're going to piece together some weapons. We still don't know what they're going to do on the offensive line or the defensive line. But Dak Prescott, we're not going to extend your contract. So in all intents and purposes, what are we looking at? We are looking at the Dallas Cowboys secretly, in the words of Dez Bryant. They are secretly rebuilding, which is something Jerry Jones always does. See, the all-in for Jerry Jones is not to get the pieces or the players in here that he knows is going to help us to win. Jerry Jones now knows he has succumbed to his fate, that he is not going to win another Super Bowl before he goes to glory. It's not going to win another Super Bowl. So what we're going to do is at least secretly rebuild. Secretly rebuild. So not having a Dak Prescott as your quarterback for 2025. That's in essence what you're saying to your fan base and to the other teams in the NFL, is that we failed again, and we are in a secret rebuild phase. If the Dallas Cowboys do not make it to the Super Bowl and win it this year, we are in rebuilding phase. Book it. I said it. Making sense. I said it. Subscribe to the channel, guys. I got a lot more in my tank. How about them Cowboys?